Assalamu alaikum, class 12th students, and today's topic is we'll continue the topic, that is ecological interaction, and in that respect I have given you the background of the introduction or the interdependence of organisms, which may be positive, negative or neutral. And today, and I will explain you, I will try to explain you my the most important type of interaction, that is mutualism. This mutualism means mutual sharing, mutual understanding, mutual sharing, or mutual interaction, or we can say mutual, that means when two organisms in a relationship, are mutually benefited, that is, when two organisms living together in the same environment and one organism provides one kind of work, one kind of advantage to the other, and in response it gets this advantage for its own from the other partner in other way, that is, both are benefited, both organisms are benefited. When there is a relationship, when both are benefited, one in one way and another in another way, there is this mutual interaction is called mutualism, that is, both are satisfied mutually, both are advantageous to each other mutually, both are sharing something precious to each other. The process is called mutualism, and mutualism this is a permanent relationship. It is a permanent relationship, and without the relationship there is separation. The bond would break, the bond is absent, no relationship is formed, and no organism, no bond, no new biological phenomena is present. This is a permanent relationship, as such relationship. If the two organisms present in a relationship, if they are separate, and when they are separate, they perform their duty independently. That is, two organisms separately, I will give you examples that will help you to understand. When two organisms, once they are present in a bond, but when bond is broken, the two organisms are now separate, and two organisms separately perform their independent services. The relationship is called partial. It's not called partial, it's called something I don't mind here, but it's not permanent. It's not a permanent relationship. I will give you a name tomorrow. Permanent relationship. It has a special kind of name, relationship. But if the relationship is if two organisms in a mutual bond, in a mutual sharing, two organisms are together, and one would not survive without the presence of another. Survive without, in absence of another, without the presence of another, in absence of another, it is called obligatory. The relationship is called obligatory relationship. Obligatory relationship or mutualism is obligatory. Here one thing I am sorry to tell you that I forgot the special name for the organism which in bond show this mutualism, but when not in bond they show they are separate. That is, it is not obligatory. It is not obligatory, and in that respect, I am very sorry to tell you that I forgot the name, and tomorrow I will tell you that name. Now I will give the examples of mutualism. The first and foremost important example of the mutualism is lichen. Lichen is a type of mutual symbiotic association. Lichen is symbiotic association in which two partners, that is algal partner and fungal partner, together they, for example, if this is algal partner, this is algal partner, this is algal partner, these are algae, these are one type of algae, mostly the algae which are photosynthetic, the which contain chlorophyllus. These algae are present somewhere, and in between these algae are present these fungi. Fungi are present between the algae. Fungi, they form a special kind of bond between the algae. This is algae pore component. This is fungal component, and two components together now they form a special kind of organism that's called lichen. And now in this lichen the fungi produce organic food, and this fungi, algae produce organic food, fungi get water and minerals, water plus minerals from soil. Fungi give water minerals to soil and then give it to the algal component, and algal in turn produce organic food which are also received by fungi. In this respect, both are mutually satisfied. But when the algae is separate, fungi is separate, when they do not meet, they are independent. Independently they produce their own function. That is, it is not obligatory. So another example of the mutualism I will give you here is nitrogen fixation, special kind of bacteria present in the nodules. There are two kinds of bacteria which fix nitrogen. There is free living and the symbionts. Number second is nitrogen fixation is the second example. Root nodules of this is a plant. Nitrogen fixation means root nodules of these plants. Root nodules, that is special kinds of thickenings of plants. Of roots have special kinds of nodules. These are called root nodules. Root nodules of the plants. These plants contain bacteria. They contain bacteria, and bacteria